Throughout its entire existence, Takashima Castle was home to the Suwa clan of the Takashima domain. In 1864, a joint force of Matsumoto and Takashima samurai joined forces in order to combat the Mito rebels. In this video, at Takashima Castle, we will look at some of the tactics and weapons employed. Takashima Castle was completed in 1592, and for its entire existence it was the home of the Suwa clan. And in fact, the Suwa clan only came to an end in 2002 when their 15th head, or Hori, died without leaving any heirs. The domain around the castle came under the control of Oda Nobunaga after the Takeda clan were defeated at the Battle of Nagashino in 1575. Thereafter, the Suwa clan remained loyal to the shogun until the Meiji Restoration and the end of the samurai era. In December 1864, in the Wada Valley, a joint force of Matsumoto Han and Takashima Han fought against a Mito force. Both sides deployed matchlock guns in an effort to gain an advantage over their opponent, and many casualties were sustained. The battle was recorded in a book by Toson Shimazaki, called Before the Dawn, and in this demonstration, we attempted to recreate some of the tactics that were used during the battle. Firing independently is known as shoren, and is sometimes called in English an independent volley. On the other hand, dairen is a full volley. When matchlock guns were introduced to Japan in 1543, it was quickly established that one of the major drawbacks was the slow loading time, which could take anywhere up to 30 seconds depending on the skill of the gunner and of course the heat and stress of the battle. In order to overcome this, the unit can form itself into several rows. You will see that as the front rank fires, the second and third rank can prepare their weapons. This means that there is a constant volley of fire. This tactic was used to great effect during the Battle of Nagashino in 1575. Not only does it allow for a constant stream of fire, but it is also a way to conserve ammunition, as everyone is not shooting at the same time, only about 1/3 of the force are, less ammunition is being consumed. It also means that the gun is less likely to overheat as there is a break in firing, unlike with the dairen and shoren volleys where the gunner is trying to constantly aim and fire. The Mito rebellion, in which the Matsumoto clan and Suwa clan joined forces, was a political and military conflict in Japan that took place in 1864, so that's during the late Edo period. The Tokugawa shogunate, which had ruled Japan since the early 17th century, was now facing increasing internal and external pressures. Domestically, there was growing discontent among various samurai and clans. Externally, Japan was also being pressured by the Western powers to open its ports and engage in international trade. The Mito rebels, with their slogan "Revere the Emperor and expel the barbarians," wanted to reintroduce imperial rule, and they wanted to expel all foreigners. With dissatisfaction towards the shogunate's policies and its perceived failures to protect Japan from foreigners, they eventually built a force large enough to make its way to Kyoto. However, on their way, they were intercepted by the forces of Matsumoto and Takashima. The rebellion was ultimately a failure for the rebels, but it was an important precursor to the events that reshaped Japan in the latter half of the 19th century. We hope that you have enjoyed this short video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to find out more about gunnery in feudal Japan, you can go to www.gunsamurai.com.